हेलो दोस्तों, आज हम देखते हैं एक वीडियो चेस बेस इंडिया की। अभी ये चाहिए, पहली बार देख रहा हूँ। अरे पॉज क्यों है?
Well, today it's time for the French defense, and our 8-year-old hero is having the black pieces. So his opponent begins the game with 1 e4. He plays e6, d4, d5. This is known as the French defense.
Yes, I
Opponent
know
pushes
it.
forward with e5, the advanced variation in the French. c5, c3,
एकदम सही मूव है भाई।
knight to c6,
Knight.
knight f3, queen to b6. And now you see there's a lot of pressure on the d4 point. Pawn, knight and the queen. The white player plays his bishop to d3 and the 8-year-old boy sees
ये क्या हुआ?
I have a chance now to pick up the d4 pawn. So he takes, pawn takes,
the knight takes, the knight takes, the queen takes.
Knight takes, queen takes, and he's extremely happy that he has won a full pawn. But do you see the winning move for white here?
No.
Well, if you see here, there are 3 pieces in a row.
I know.
After bishop to b5 check, the queen is lost.
मेरे को पता है क्यों? एस्को इधर चलेगा तो चेक होगा और क्वीन पे अटैक करेगी। तब देखो, वो अगर उसने बिशप से करा तो बिशप एक्सचेंज करके वो क्वीन ले लेगा वाइट, और अगर बिशप नहीं चला, किंग को चला, तो वो सिंपली बोल ले लेगा।
Lost. For example, bishop d7, you can take, king takes, and now just queen takes d4, and the 8-year-old boy resigned the game. But the story does not end here. The boy went to his father and said, "Dad, I just lost with this check." So the father said, "Boy, you can just castle your king. If you castled, there'll be no check with bishop b5 at the right time." So the boy said, "Thanks, Dad. I will think over it." And so he went to the next game, and his opponent once again opened the game with 1 e4. The boy played e6, d4, d5, e5, c5, c3, knight to c6, knight f3, queen b6, bishop d3. Now the boy took, and this time he did not take the pawn on d4. He was like, I should develop my kingside pieces very quickly. And so he played the move f6. Now white took the pawn, knight takes f6.
उसने डेवलप कर लिया piece free of cost.
And after castles, bishop d6 is all ready to castle. Knight to c3,
long castle, short castle.
And the boy was now very excited because he had got his king out from this diagonal now. So white said, okay, I'll just play a3 and still give up this pawn. And so the little boy took here.
Knight captures, queen captures, और फिर bishop
queen takes knight. And do you see the winning move for white here?
Yes, I
white
see.
To play and win. How did the 8-year-old boy get surprised once again?
Bishop.
This time there is no discovered check here on b5, but it's on the h7 square. And once this bishop takes here, the queen is hanging. So after king takes, queen takes d4, the boy once again lost the game. Now this was very depressing for the boy. He started crying a lot, and his father told him, "Son, if you lose something with black and you learn something, then try it with white." So the boy was like, wow, yes, if someone beats me with white like this, why shouldn't I try it against my opponents with the white pieces? Maybe I will also be able to catch someone in this trap.
I was also thinking the same things.
The next day, the boy went to the board and he opened the game with 1 e4. He was very, very confident. And when his opponent played the French defense, his joy knew no bounds. He played the advanced variation, c3, knight to c6, knight f3.
कोई भी ओपनिंग दुनिया का ये नहीं है जो ट्रैप उसने चला वो ही करेगा कि उसका ओपोनेंट वही ट्रैप उसका चल रहा है। वाह भाई वाह।
Queen b6 and bishop d3, the Milner-Barry gambit. This move is the Milner-Barry gambit. Pawn takes pawn, and f6 was played. The boy was like, wow, this is going my way. So first he took knight
Castle.
takes, castles,
Then the
bishop
bishop
d6,
c6.
knight to c3, and here the boy
Castle.
had castled, but his opponent played bishop to d7.
Oh,
And now the young boy thought, okay, he has blocked this check, but I have the check on g6 still open. So
Yes.
if the queen is on d4, then I have this check open. So he played his pawn to a3, and he was waiting for his opponent to capture the pawn on d4. He was like, can you take on d4? And the opponent did take. The boy jumped in his chair. He was like, yes,
Ding, 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 ding.
And now, with a bang, he gave a check on g6. And it seemed like he had won a queen. The opponent took the bishop, and after queen takes queen, he thought the story was over. In this video, he will finally be a hero. But, do you see what he had missed? Bishop takes h2, the rook is still here, black has not castled, and now the king has to move to h1, and after bishop e5, discovered check, the king has to move, and bishop takes d4, he was a piece down, and he went on to lose the game. Moral of the story? Well, the 8-year-old boy has a lot to learn in chess. This is Sagar Shah signing off. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Ding 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 ding. मैं भी वो 8 ईयर बॉय हूँ, लेकिन मैं 10 साल का हूँ, बस ये फर्क है।
राय चरण को अपना नौकर कभी नहीं समझा।
चलो बाय बाय।
राय चरण